I'm live. Live. I got these are my blue blockers that I wear now. Because I got into biohacking. Which sounds really nefarious, but it's not. And I got my headphones. Because I'm about to watch Sinners. Sorry, I know I'm quite early. But my schedule unexpectedly changed. Such a weird angle. I don't know why it's such a weird angle, but I'm live. Hi. I see you, Jonas fan. What's up? Yeah, my schedule unexpectedly changed. I have a hair appointment later. So I'm looking at the clock. I have a hair appointment later, and I'm getting my hair braided, and the girl had to reschedule. So had to get on early. Sweetheart, you must have me confused with somebody else. I have never lived in Seattle in my life. You have me confused. Hi, Jonas Van. Hi, Daniel. I see you. Hi, Jeff. Yes, it's been a while. I'm about to watch Sinners. Oh, yeah. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't live in Seattle. You must have me confused with somebody else. I've never lived in Seattle. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Hannah Honey. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Gilded Sages. Hello. I'm about to watch Sinners. Sorry, I know what I just said, but I'm going to say it again for anybody that just got here. I know I was supposed to go on later, but unfortunately my schedule changed. I have a hair appointment later, and they had to reschedule. So, but I still wanted to go live, so I came on earlier because I still want to watch Sinners. You haven't seen it, Jeff? I'm about to watch it. It's on HBO Max. I don't know if you have HBO Max, but... Hi, Martez. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. You know, I had to take a break from streaming, and I still do my stuff on Patreon. Let me see. Hi, I don't like usernames. Hi, Nicole. Am I planning on watching Superman? Man of Steel can't be topped. I also think Man of Steel can't be topped. I have not decided if I'm going to watch this Superman movie. I really don't know. I'm not a fan of James Gunn. And I don't really like the casting. I feel like I should give it a chance, but I don't know about this dude they have playing Superman. And I'm really not a fan of James Gunn. So I don't know. And I love Man of Steel. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I probably will, because I feel like I should just give it a chance. So, don't like usernames. Hi, there's Nicole. I saw Sinners 4 times in a theater. Bought it on physical media yesterday. I also saw it 4 times in a theater, Daniel. I saw it 4 times. And I also watched it on Sunday. So this is about to be my 6th time watching it. I loved it so much. I loved it. No, I'm about to watch it now, Nicole. I'm about to watch it now on HBO Max. Hi, Queen. I know I was supposed to come on later, but I had to come on earlier because my schedule unexpectedly changed. Because I'm getting my hair braided later, and the girl had to reschedule. But I still wanted to come live, and I still wanted to watch Sinners because I said I was going to. So I know I'm quite early. But before I start watching, we could chat a little bit more about streaming and stuff. And there's Queen, there's Daniel. Hi, Armand. Hi. I see you. R. Hi, Prince Girl. I love Sinners. I reviewed it on Patreon. So this is what I was saying. Well, let me look at a few more of these comments, and then I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to start. I'm not a fan of Gunn either. Wrong director and tone for Superman. Right, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like he's not the right director. I feel like the tone looks weird. You guys know I'm also really weird about the technical aspects of a movie and filmmaking, and I don't watch trailers anymore. I don't know if we've discussed this, but I don't watch trailers anymore. So I haven't seen a full trailer, but I've seen like clips of trailers. I'm not super loving the color grading of this movie. Even the way that the color grading looks on the posters and the cinematography, it looks really cheesy. It looks like Marvel cheesy. And, and James Gunn was like a Marvel guy. I don't like Marvel cheesy. I don't want Marvel cheesy Superman. And I understand the argument is supposed to be like, well, Marvel and billion-dollar movies and MCU and franchise. And yes, it's giving CW. Yes. It's giving Smallville, okay? No shade on Smallville, but like, it's 2025. Like, I'm not paying movie theater prices to go watch a Smallville. I'll just watch Smallville. Like, no. I haven't decided. I might, though. I haven't decided. I don't know. But, like, I've always felt like the DC universe went left when they tried to turn into Marvel or keep up with Marvel. Instead of just trusting and believing in what they had, they should have just let Snyder make his Man of Steel 2. They tried to rush. They rushed into Batman vs. Superman. They rushed into Justice League. They brought Joss Whedon in, and he did a fucking hack job on fucking Justice League. Like, they just haven't learned from their mistakes. And now motherfucking Zaz, they brought Zaslav ass in. He don't know what he doing. We went from HBO Max to Max. Now we're going back to HBO Max. We're writing off movies left and right for tax purposes. We became Warner Brothers Discovery. Now they about to split. They about to be Warner Brothers and Discovery again. It's too much. Fun fact, the Discovery headquarters is in Silver Spring. I've known that headquarters my whole entire life. Every time I see that shit, I just want to just throw eggs at that shit. Like, fire this man. You don't know what he doing. I can't trust him. He don't know what he doing. Hi. Oh, hi. I see you, Nova. Yeah, I'm about to watch Sinners. I'm about to watch it on HBO Max. Crazy Random Girl. Sinners should be a booze big on Patreon. Okay, well, since you said that, Daniel. So, I'm about to stream Sinners. I'm going to start in 2.5 minutes. I'm going to start at the 10-minute mark exactly, okay? I'm going to start... I wanted to live stream here for my first sort of live stream back. I don't know how often I'm going to be live streaming, but we could discuss because, it's YouTube. But, like, for example, I'm about to watch it on my computer. I also have HBO Max on my TV, but, like, I can't watch it on my TV because y'all know the audio. Like, the algorithm and, like, the YouTube copyright stuff is, like, so aggressive that, like, I can't watch Sinners on my TV. I can't, like, screen share with y'all. Like, if y'all want to watch along with me, you have to, like, watch it yourselves, like how we've always done, which is annoying. So I am on Patreon. I know they have a live stream option there. I've never live streamed there, but I am very open to live streaming there because I know a lot of people live stream reactions and reviews there in full with the audio and the screen sharing so people could just watch. Yeah, Patreon has the option to live stream, Queen. So I might start live streaming there for patrons. So for those of you that are patrons or that are interested in live streaming, like, you should join the Patreon. I also got some questions about streaming on Twitch. Shout out to Alexia if you see this. I don't know Twitch. I've never been on Twitch. I don't know how Twitch works. I've never streamed on Twitch. So I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I have no idea how Twitch streaming works. I know that Patreon streaming, there's no copyright issues. So I might start streaming on Patreon. I will probably do streaming again for Halloween this year. I think I'm going to do Booze Bake this year, streaming on Patreon, and I definitely want to live stream. I want to live stream every episode of Interview with the Vampire. I have watched Interview with the Vampire, the show, in full 3 times already, and I want to watch it again, and I want to stream it, and I think I'm going to stream it on Patreon and also do reviews. So, I don't know, Patreon might be where it's at, and, if Twitch, I don't know about Twitch, you guys could tell me about Twitch. I don't know. You guys let me know what y'all think. Oh my gosh, it's already 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'm not starting right at 10. I'm not going to start right at 10. Let me catch up with this chat a little bit, and then I'm going to start. But I'm about to watch Sinners. Yes, I'm about to watch Sinners live in a minute. HBO Max. For anybody that wants to watch along. Saw Sinners twice in theaters. It was always sold out here in New York. Hi, Chariot Man Gaming. Yes, I know I came on early, Chariot Man Gaming. Again, for people that just got here, I know I'm early. I have a hair appointment later. I'm getting my hair braided. And the girl had to reschedule, so I had to come on early because I didn't want to cancel. The new Superman movie is definitely giving CW. Didn't he make that anti-Superman movie a long time ago about if Zod was raised by the Kents instead? Oh, did he? Did James Gunn? I don't know. Did he? The coloring reminds me of the 80s. Like, it's so 80s. Like, the color correcting of the Superman movie is so 80s. I don't know if that's, like, on purpose. I don't know. Hi, Rod. Sinners was a hell of a movie. I had such high hopes for Aquaman. Hi, Billy. I'm still mad about Black Batgirl. Right, they wrote off, like, they was just writing off everything. DC has such a good thing going. They were going to reboot the universe after Justice League 3 by now, and Gunn could have done his thing for a kiddie audience. Right, and it's interesting, too, because, like, they fired everyone, and they're totally rebooting and retooling, but at the same time, they made the Joker movies that are, like, entirely their own universe. They made the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, which I loved, which is, like, also its own universe. I don't understand, like, why they couldn't have just, like, let Zack Snyder, like, keep on doing his thing. Like, if y'all were just gonna end up in a quote-unquote, like, multiverse type of situation anyway, you should have just let Snyder keep doing his thing with his grim, because everybody was like, oh, grim dark, it's too dark. Y'all should have just let him do his grim dark universe for those of us that were interested in seeing it. Man of Steel 1, 2, and 3, Batman vs. Superman, and then Justice League. Y'all should have just let us have that. And then y'all could have did whatever y'all wanted to do with the rest of it. But I don't, like, they didn't want to do that. I don't know. Let's see. I know, I came 2 hours early. Hi, Marcy. Hi, TKJ Speaks. I'm live. Nicole, I like Batman with Robert Pattinson. I love that movie. Yeah, Patreon has the option to live stream now, Queen. Yeah. To be clear, I'm mad they filmed the whole movie in Cannes. They wrote it off for tax purposes. Tax write-off. That's the whole reason. On Patreon, you can watch movies and stream at the same time. Oh, thank you. These are my blue blockers. Because I'm about to watch on the computer, so I wear these now. I don't know for sure how Twitch works, but I have seen some parts of people's lives get muted for copyright. Yeah, like anything that has advertising is subject to the whims of the copyright gods. That's why you can stream and sort of do whatever the fuck you want to do on Patreon. Because, like, there's no advertising. Like, it's just, like, a tiered, you know. Oh, thank you so much, Daniel. I see Super Chat. Thank you. But, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing, like, Patreon. So I could just, like, I could fully do Interview with the Vampire every episode. I could fully do, like, Sinners at Halloween time. Like, I might, like, move there and, you know, maybe I'll do the thing that people do where they, like, chop and screw and they upload to YouTube. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I haven't seen Interview with the Vampire, the show. Oh, my gosh, Nicole, it is so good. And Patreon changed their tier pricing, so the lowest tier is now $2, but I do have the lowest tier turned on. The lowest tier is literally $2, so if you guys would be interested in, like I said, like, if I live stream Interview with the Vampire there, I could do, like, a watch-along style, and you guys could just watch with me. I wouldn't have to have these headphones on. Like, I'm considering it. And Interview with the Vampire show is so good, Nicole, and I think you would love it so much. I'm obsessed with it. I've been obsessed with it for a year and a half, almost 2 years. I saw Sinners 4 times in a theater, same as me. Are they talking about Brightburn? Oh, did James Gunn direct Brightburn? I did like Brightburn, but that wasn't like a Zod thing. Hi, B Dave. Okay, so I'm gonna start in 1 minute, 15-minute mark. Time goes by so fast when you're streaming. I'm live. Hi, Aspen, Colorado. I'm live. Yes, we're about to watch Sinners on HBO Max. Brightburn was a producer. DC wants Marvel's coins so bad, right? Hi, Bantu Otaku. Zack Snyder 8 with Justice League. The Batman was good. Snyder was heading towards the Injustice storyline. They didn't want to let Superman be a villain. Yes, like, they were trying to do the whole Injustice thing. Like, they should have just let Snyder do what he wanted to do. And, you know, let, what's his name? The Hangover director, Todd Phillips, do what he wanted to do with Joker. Let Matt Reeves, the auteur, do what he wanted to do with Batman. They should have let Todd Phillips do what he wanted to do. Let Matt Reeves do what he want to do, and let Zack Snyder do what he want to do. and we could have just all just did whatever we wanted to do. I don't know what happened. I'm about to start Sinners. So for anybody watching along, I'm still going to go back to the chat, but I'm about to start Sinners. My computer fucking went to sleep. All right, I'm starting Sinners. Anybody that's watching along, I'm starting Sinners. Now, I started. I just started Sinners. Let me know if it's too loud. Y'all know y'all have to let me know if it's too loud if you can hear it. Because that YouTube copyright algorithm will be like, what, bitch? What? Audio? What was that? I lied to you, audio? Strike. You haven't been on live in 3 years, bitch. Strike. Copyright strike. But I just started. I'm watching Sinners. Literally just started. I'm watching on HBO Max. My caption's not on, but whatever. Hi, Ori. There we go. Yeah. Let me. Why can't I pin it? Nicole, can you pin the rules? I see you put the rules. Can you pin them? I can't pin. Why can't I pin it? They changed how everything works on YouTube. Actually can't wait for your Superman review on Patreon. Hi, Leaves and Branches. I'm watching Sinners. I just started. It just showed the opening title. I love this movie so much. I love this movie so much. So this is my 6th time watching. Thank you, Adja Senior. Thank you so much, Daniel. This was so sweet. Okay. At Planet Fitness. Yeah, we can watch the films from your list. Interview with the Vampire was so good. Fuck was that. I see your comment, Aspen, and I feel you. I don't know if you watched season 2, but when I live stream Interview with the Vampire on Patreon, we could discuss. Sammy! I love this movie so much. The cinematography of this movie is just beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Now, this is a movie that the color corrector, I followed the color grader on Instagram. The color grading for this movie is some of the best I've ever seen. And people also, they don't be knowing what to do with black people. They don't be knowing what to do, especially dark skin. They don't be knowing what to do. The color grader said, bitch, I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm watching on HBO Max, and they don't give a time. I think I'm around the 3-minute and 45-second. His father, Saul Williams, just told him he needs to leave his sin and ways where they lie. I want you to promise right now. That's what he just said. Drop the guitar, Samuel. That's where I'm at. Miles Caton is a star, too. He is a star. I want to see him blow up. Hi, Domino. I'm watching Sinners. I love this movie, y'all. This is like my favorite movie of the year. I love this movie. Oscars aren't real, but Best Picture, or we fucking riot, bitch. Yeah, I'm going to save it. Lovely. I'm going to save it. Like, look at this. Like, he's in the cotton field. Oh, my God. Oh, and it's just gorgeous. Like, these wide, expansive shots. Oh! Y'all know how I feel about cinematography. Cinematography! I also love that they continuously showed the shots of their bare feet in the cotton fields. There's a lot of historical significance to that. Because, like, slaves and even, like, free black Americans were, like, not allowed to have shoes. Like, what if you were able to like purchase a pair of shoes, that was like a symbol. And that also like puts so much more context to stuff like in August Wilson, that like people fighting over shoes and like killing each other over shoes. Like, shoes were a representation of freedom. Like, I have my own money, I have the money to buy some fucking shoes. I can't even fucking leave this fucking plantation because I don't have no fucking shoes to wear. I gotta pick fucking cotton fucking barefoot, bitch. Yes. So they can't run away. All right, let me see. Let me scroll back up. And y'all, when I saw this movie for the first time in a movie theater, I went into this movie totally blind. Because I don't watch trailers anymore. Because remember, I told y'all I stopped watching trailers because trailers give away the whole movie nowadays. So I stopped watching trailers. I went into this movie totally blind. I didn't know shit about the movie, right? This scene where they first showed Michael B. Jordan, I literally was like, 2 Michael B. Jordans? Why is 2 of them? Dude was like, y'all twins? I was like, yeah, are these motherfuckers twins? What's happening? I knew nothing. Nothing. Then when the damn vampire showed up, I said, bitch, what is this movie about? I didn't know it was a period. I didn't know shit. I didn't know it was a period piece. I didn't know anything. I didn't know a thing. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you, Nicole. Nah, we cousins. All right. Let me see. There's Lovely A. How does James Gunn get a pass over those tweets? His personal politics or connections? I'm still baffled by that. I don't know. They decided it wasn't that bad, or I don't know. He wasn't guilty. I don't know. Hi, Lovely A. Wait, that's what Man of Steel was leading up to, the Injustice storyline. Never liked the idea of Superman killing, but that would have been amazing. Yeah. There's Ori. Yeah, Patreon is the best way for a lot of content creators now. YouTube and got way too strict. Way too strict. They don't mess around with those copyright claims. YouTube is so not as fun as it used to be. It's not. I watched Sinners twice this past weekend. I was waiting for it to come. As soon as it came, I was like, we in here. Hi, Bama, Texas. I'm watching now, Aspen. Hi, Ebony. Sinners is by far the best movie of this year and the best movie post-pandemic. Hi, Marcus. Love that this movie is so much like a folk tale. They filmed in Mississippi. It's set in Mississippi, Nicole. And I think they filmed in Mississippi, too. Hi, Vanity. It is beautiful. The movie's beautiful. I love this movie. I was blown away. The rewatchability is insane. Like, I've seen this movie so many times. And every time it feels like still the first time. Miles is so damn talented. Can't wait to see where his career goes. Miles Morales fan cast, to be honest. Oh, he would be amazing as Miles Morales. Are there any plans to do a live-action Miles Morales movie? I have no idea. I'm at the point where anything with Ryan Coogler I'm going to watch. You guys know I was not a Ryan Coogler fan. I did not see it for Ryan Coogler or for Michael B. Jordan. This movie single-handedly changed my mind. This movie single-handedly changed my mind on both of them. I was like, okay. Ryan Coogler knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He needed an original movie to really stretch his... I was like, he's an auteur, because like only a genius could have made this. And this was also the first time that I was really, really, really impressed by Michael B. Jordan as well. Like, this is his best acting. He really sold me on these being twins, on these being 2 different characters, the emotion. I was like, oh, okay, these niggas in they bag. I got it. I get it. I see it. No, I don't think they filmed in Mississippi. I know I started to say that, but I was like, I'm not sure if they filmed in Mississippi. I know it's set in Mississippi. Filming in Louisiana seems like it makes more sense. It probably says at the bottom of the credits. Saul Williams. He gonna follow your ass home. Keep dancing with the devil. One day he gonna follow you home. Even my best friend that couldn't stand Michael B. Jordan couldn't deny how he really devoured this movie. She couldn't stop raving about Sinners. Yeah, they sharecroppers, Nicole. They're sharecroppers. Miles Caine comes from Sangers. Yeah, his family's like gospel royalty. Ryan Coogler did his absolute big one. It's absolutely my favorite movie of the year. It's fighting everything, everywhere, all at once for favorite movie of the 2020s. I like that one, but I like this one more. I reviewed Sinners on Patreon. I see you, Judas Redemption. I reviewed Sinners on Patreon. So for anybody that is interested in my thoughts on the themes of Sinners and things about cultural vampirism and cultural appropriation and racism, and like I did the review was like a whole hour on Patreon. It's there. I like that smoke got trimmer sometimes. The colors are beautiful. This is Michael B. Jordan's best acting. I'm watching anything Ryan Coogler puts out. He's the best working director today. Did it? I still haven't watched the trailer Vanity for this one. I should probably watch it now that I've seen the movie fucking 6 times. Michael B. Jordan doing the Parent Trap thing. Yeah, he's playing twins. I don't like the way that white man came out that car. Michael B. Jordan did his big one even more so than Creed, and I love that movie. Hogwarts spitting pissed me off so much. When he spit on the floor, hi, Jaren! Yeah, the color grading in this movie is masterful. This is what cinema should look like in 2025. Yes, take note, Marvel. Yes, like, the movie's just, it looks like a movie. Like, it is really cinematic. The color grading, the cinematography, the shots, and the acting is so incredible. The directing, Ryan Coogler deserves a Best Director Oscar. Like, the directing is some of the best I've ever seen. And it's a fully realized, fully fleshed out world. Like, that's the direction. Start this shit with a bang. Like, it really seems like two different people. I didn't know Michael B. Jordan had it in him. Just like we always wanted. Oh, wait. Seren, another super chat, thank you. Seren, would you like to see a prequel or sequel to Sinners? Or do you think they should just leave this masterpiece alone? Okay, so that is such a hard question. I think I would prefer if they just left this masterpiece alone, in the sense that I don't want a sequel. I do not want a sequel. I only want a sequel if it's a crossover with Interview with the Vampire. And this is, well, for those of y'all that haven't seen it, I'm not going to say too much, but I only want a sequel if it's a crossover with the Interview with the Vampire show. I would like a prequel that's not about the Smokestack Twins or anything. I would like a prequel that's about the Choctaw vampire hunters. Like, I would really like a prequel about that. But other than that, no. Leave it as it is. I love the song. Wang dang doodle all night long. You know, I love this kind of music. I didn't know that, like, the music was gonna be such a big part of the movie. And y'all know I love this type of music. I was in the movie theater like, oh, somebody know. I don't know who know, but somebody know what's going on. Somebody knows what's up. They're gonna kick down all the doors all night long. Okay. I'm watching Sinners. For anybody that just got here, I'm watching Sinners. And the movie also doesn't look, you know how sometimes you watch movies and TV shows nowadays and they look smoothed over. Like this part where he's talking to the girl about honking the horn. It's grainy, like they shot on film. And you could tell that they shot on film. It's not overly digitized. It looks like rich and fucking cinematic. Like, bitch, a movie! Ryan Coogler said, I'm gonna make a movie! It's a movie, bitch. It's not a television show, bitch. It's a movie. 50 Cent. Let me see. Where were we in the chat? Ryan is such a nerd. Let's see. They filmed in New Orleans. Oh, okay. Ring dang doodle. All night long. What is straw? I don't know what that is. We want more movies like Sinners and not Straw. I'm pissed because the Steelbook DVD sold out so fast. That Steelbook was gone. They filmed in New Orleans, I think. Bocha. Do you want a sequel, Rod? Do y'all want a sequel? Serenity, you instantly think of the legend of the blues artist that went to the crossroads to sell his soul to the devil. I think his name was Robert Johnson. Oh, yeah, you already know. I thought immediately of Crossroads Demons, Robert Johnson, Supernatural, Sam and Dean asses. Like, I was sitting there like, oh, okay, this my aesthetic right here. Like, this is my whole vibe right here. This is like, they made a whole movie of the vibe. Yes, I immediately thought. Woo! Shot him in the ass. Where you going, nigga? No sequel. Yeah, no sequel. No sequel. Terry, where you been? I was doing better for you. Shot me in the ass. And Ryan Coogler wrote this, right? Because the screenplay, the dialogue. I thought she was lying. Bullshit. I told him it was his. I thought she was lying. Oh, yeah, this movie would have. Pow, right in the kneecap. What you do that for? God damn, what you do that for? Get out the street. Y'all scoot on out the street. Put some pressure on it. Get up, boy. Y'all know I love a movie and a TV show that has a liberal use of the word nigga. I just shot a couple niggas outside. Let me see. I'm gonna need a sign too. Oh yeah, they didn't film in Mississippi. They really wanted to film in the actual town the film was in, but tax issues got in the way. I think they filmed in Louisiana. I love this long shot of Lisa crossing the streets. So I did talk about this in my review on Patreon. I talked a lot in my review about the visual storytelling in this movie and how the visual storytelling is so good. So not only is the screenplay so tight and the dialogue so good, but the visual storytelling of how one long shot, one long continuous take of how Lisa walked out of the grocery store that they have on the black side of the street. The camera follows her going across the street to the white side of the street, where they also have a shop on the white side of the street that Grace is working in. So we're getting the visual storytelling right there of how the Asians can literally cross over to both sides of the street. How they are literally allowed to have grocery stores on both sides of the street, the black side and the white side. The niggas can't cross over to that side of the street, but the Asians can. And we got a visual through line of her literally crossing across to the other side of the street with no cuts, no nothing, showing like this is the way that motherfucking shit works. I said, okay, Ryan Coogler, you know what you're doing, bitch. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Direct the scene then. Direct the scene then. Throwing them flowers. So again, if you're not on the Patreon, if you haven't seen the Sinners review, check out the Patreon. Oh, I see somebody got blocked. You will get blocked. Okay, let's see. Oh, Miles, he said he wanted to play Miles Morales? I didn't know that. Sinners, Jaron said, Sinners honestly gets better the more you watch it. Yes, I agree. Michael B. Jordan works on his craft and has improved his acting tremendously. Filmed in New Orleans. Oh, no. Let's see. The music in the movie is stunning. It's a snake! Yes, it's shot so good. I also would have enjoyed Sinners more the first time if I didn't watch the trailer. No longer watching trailers from here on out because they give us too much. They do, Jaron. They just show too much. It's so funny that Ryan met most of his crew in college. The movie kind of feels ethereal, like Beyonce Lemonade or parts of Skeleton Key does. Bantu Otaka, you already know the vibe. That is the vibe. Yes, the Southern Gothic. Yes, the Southern Gothic. Exactly. That's the vibe. I can't see it. Let's see. You want a prequel too, right? Yeah. Oh my God, a prequel of that would be amazing. Raise Random Girl. A prequel of Delta Slim's life would be so good. Yes, me too. A prequel. Build the world out. All the characters are so rich. I think you could create a universe. Yeah. I love how they show hoodoo or voodoo in a positive light. Hi, Meta. She should have haggled for 25 cents. He should have just gave her that 50 cents. I like how this man is schooling this girl on how to negotiate and know her worth. Yeah, I see somebody got blocked. I see the blocking has started. Yeah, it's all right. Hardly any CGI is shot on film. This movie will age beautifully and be shown to future generations. Yes, you know what it also kind of reminds me of in that way? The Color Purple. And y'all know I love The Color Purple. That's one of my favorite movies. Grew up watching that movie. I've seen that movie a million times. My grandma had it on tape. Something about this movie also reminds me of that movie. Amazingly, that movie was directed by Steven Spielberg. I don't know how he did that. I mean, Spielberg is an all-time great director, but like that's a very like culturally like significant, culturally Black American movie. And something about this movie and that movie seem like sisters to me. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Look at Delta Slim. Ryan Coogler both wrote and directed, so he did write it. Okay, an original movie. Not even Nolan could successfully pull off such a feat. See Tenet. Didn't Nolan write Memento? I don't know much about Ryan Coogler, but he did the damn thing in this movie. Exactly. Show, don't tell. Exactly. Yes, as soon as well, I'm not going to say it yet because there's people that haven't seen it, Nova. Ryan and his wife are a great team. But as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, shit, there she go. Yes. I also like how the woman was a shrewd negotiator. I intentionally skipped the trailer. Hi. Yeah, get on Patreon. We over there on Patreon. You can hear the review of Sinners. Tier is $2. We there. I think I'm going to stream there. I don't know. We'll see. It's a cool shot of him walking through the train smoke. No, Sammy's singing. They did not have a voiceover singer. That is him. You ain't paying no $20 tonight. You paying $20 maybe tonight, bitch. I said, oh. The dialogue. I have to read the screenplay. I wonder how long it took Ryan to write this. You paying maybe $20 tonight, bitch. You're not about to run game on an OG. think it's because of the setting and how it's shot. That reminds me of Color Purple, you think, Rod? I don't know why, but The Color Purple will be watched during the holidays or my family. I don't know if that's fucked up. I kind of see why. They have the big scene is set at Christmas. And so, niggas be like, that mean it's a Christmas movie. Delroy is a legend. I didn't know Delroy Lindo was in this movie either. I knew nothing about the movie. When I seen Delroy Lindo, I literally screamed in the movie theater, Delroy Lindo! I was like, what's going on with this movie? Not gonna lie, I would actually like a couple of sequels. You think so? Oh, that's interesting, Marcus. So you mean like, for example, about the different characters or whatever from that scene? Oh, and like sort of how they intersect. That'd be really interesting. You said it took him 2 months. I haven't like seen that much. Took him 2 months to write it. 10 more years left. He's got a point. I looked up how much money $40 was in the 30s. Damn near 1K in today's money. I mean, the restaurant they were sitting in front of said a whole breakfast was 25 cents. So, hi, Brooke. I know I had to start early. Hi, Brooke. I know I had to start early. Sadly, I had to start early because my schedule changed. I'm getting my hair braided, and my hair braider had to reschedule, so I had to start early. I'm so sorry. But I am watching Sinners. I started not that long ago. I think I'm at the 27-minute mark. They're at the train station. He just said, get a drink on the Twins when you get there. Preacher Boy Sammy is rolling up on Jamie Lawson. I've seen you somewhere before. Maybe. You sang, don't you? Time to time. Preacher Boy. I'm Jamie Lawson from The Woman King. I didn't know she was in it either. I was like, hey, that's the girl from The Woman King. Who else is in this shit? Careful, boy. You gonna bite off more than you could chew. I'm married, by the way. Happily? He said, girl, you ain't said nothing but a word. You ain't said nothing but a word. And she walked away with that thing thangin' in that blue dress, too. You sure she white? It's a white woman staring at you. Seren, you are correct. Nolan did write Memento. I thought he did. That's like the only movie that he wrote himself that worked. The cultural impact Sinners had was incredible. Yeah. Color Purple is a Christmas movie, a Easter movie, a Thanksgiving movie. Right. Any holiday that takes place in a movie, it is now to be watched at that holiday. Now, every time I hear her say that, I think of this clip. Stuck my tongue in my coos, stuck your tongue in my coos, stuck your tongue in my coos, because everyone's unserious. I didn't know Haley ass had it in her either. I've been working on reforming the concept of a shared universe to one with loose connections, like how the Geneva Conventions and Coachella are only similar in that they both took place in real life. Yeah, and they'd be set in different time periods. I see that, Marcus. Ryan Coogler should do a monster universe, werewolves, witches, everything. I see. Working as a VO, I've taken jobs from repeated clients at a lesser price simply because there was a better chance of me getting work with them or what. Yeah, that's basically what Delta Slim said. I like The Woman King too, Rod. I watched it on the airplane. Perlene. She wasn't happily married. I'm on YouTube. Hi, Jim. So this scene coming up, this is my favorite scene in the movie. I know there's some people that's watching along for the first time, so I'm not going to say nothing yet about later scenes that's coming. But this scene that's coming up, they just rode past the chain gang. This is my favorite scene of the movie right here. Oh, can y'all see? I just realized y'all can see the reflection. Let me move it for the algorithm say that's the movie right there. And the reason why this is my favorite scene of the movie, which I also talked about in my review of this movie, Sinners, that's on Patreon, is that this scene is a microcosm right here of the blues. Where it came from, how it works, where it went, what it turned into. Is my nose running? Sorry, y'all. I know that's nasty, but my nose running. Had y'all play them old ragtime songs. White folks, they like the blues just fine. They just don't like the people that make it. I heard this scene almost got cut. This is my favorite scene in the movie. This scene is so good. Drank it. Brooke, I'm at the scene where Delta Slim is telling his story to Sammy and Stack in the car. Took out all his money to pay for the train ticket. A $2 train ticket. Clan got a hold to him. And the sound editing. The sound editing in this scene. You hear. And they lynched him right there in the railroad station. And you can hear it happening. This scene is everything. This is my favorite scene in the movie right here. And literally to process the pain, start humming. Like, this where the blues came from the pain, from everything that we go through. How do we process this? How do we deal with this? How do we transform this? How do we turn this into something else? That's where the music literally came from. Yes, like self-soothing. Like, that's where the music came from. And then also in his monologue that he just gave, like, oh, and the Peckerwoods, they like the music just fine. They just don't like the people that make it. So we have to constantly switch it up and turn it into something else. Because they're constantly trying to take it from us. They're constantly trying to take everything from us, trying to take our money from us. They lynching people. They're taking our lives. They're taking our music. They're taking everything that we're scratching out of the dirt. Similar to in The Color Purple, right? When Celie is giving Shug Avery the bath because she's sick. And as she's bathing her and combing and brushing her hair, she starts humming that song. And Shug starts like humming the song along with Celie, and then the song turns into Shug Avery's Blues, and she's like, I dedicate this song to Miss Celie because she scratched this song on my head while I was ailing. Like, these movies are bookend movies. Like, they're really sister films to me, just about like Black American like spirit and culture and just everything. Color Purple was on the mood board. Like, you're not gonna convince me that Color Purple was not on the mood board. We be back. She was pregnant too. I love this part where they go to, and y'all saw in that scene, they just showed their bare feet in the cotton field again. Like, none of them have shoes on. Smoke just pulled up at the shack. And I see that Crazy Creative Girl put the timestamp. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kind of like the way that most of Stephen King's stories connect. Yes, it was a chain gang. Literally digging a ditch. Hi, I'm here. Haley gagged me in the theater with that line. Anybody see when during a cast interview, someone asked Miles what his mom felt about that scene? He said, I'm grown. How old are you? Grown. I have heard about the Coogler's X-Files. I don't know much, though. I don't know if it's a show, movie. I'm not sure. By the standards of the day, both Mary and the actress Haley Steinfeld count as a black octoroon per the one drop rule. Yep. How you been? No misery's worth complaining about. There go Annie. She killed this movie. I didn't know she was in this movie either. When I seen her in the movie, I said, Journey's sister from Lovecraft Country? Who else in this shit? The cast stacked as fuck. I only knew Michael B. Jordan was in this movie. That's it. What you coming back for? Delroy did the damn thing. I literally can't imagine a movie without this scene. I can't either. Hearing that mob kill that man is so haunting. Right, and he said, and you know they cut off his manhood. Yep. And then he self-soothes with the hum and the blues. The hum reminded me of my grandpa. I teared up in the theater. I felt that shit in my soul. I felt that scene in my soul, Marcus. In my soul. I teared up also. I said, I can't believe they let him put this shit in a movie. So hearing later on that he had to fight to have that scene in there did not surprise me because, like, that was some real shit. I love this scene, too. The way that it's framed and how Annie just walks away from him, don't even look back, and he follows her. I say, Ryan Coogler, you better direct, bitch. You better direct. You better direct, ho. We still do that now. Music sees us through every emotion. The scene where Delta Slim talks about being paid, arrested, and his friend Lynch was the best explanation of the birth of the blues on film ever. When Delroy starts to hum to keep from crying and it goes into the music. Love that scene. Yes. Yes. I ain't going nowhere else. And they also put Plantation script in a movie. I feel like this is the first time I've ever seen Plantation script in a movie. So this was another part where I felt like, again, there was a historian present, like somebody knew what they were talking about. Plantation script is fake money that they would pay sharecroppers. Wooden nickels, fake paper money, money that you can only use on the plantation. You can only use it in the general stores on the plantation. You can't take that money anywhere else. You can't save it up and buy something anywhere else. It's not real money. You can't leave the plantation. It's a way that they make it so you cannot leave the plantation. I have never seen that in a movie before. I don't even think I've seen that shit in a TV show before. I have never seen that represented in media before in my life, before this movie. And it was a major plot point too, the plantation script. Why it didn't work for our baby then? Oh, tragic. This movie's so tragic. I don't know. I wish I knew. Oh, but it worked for you. Oh! The chemistry. The chemistry. And I seen some people complaining about they didn't think that it was chemistry between these two. Disagree. The chemistry is there. And it really feels like two different people. It really feels like Smoke and Annie and their chemistry is totally different from Stack and Mary and their chemistry. I don't know. Michael B. Jordan got split personalities or something. I don't know. Oh, I love this scene. The 3 times to light the match. It was perfectly lined up with this music that's playing in the background. She's working her roots on this mojo bag to keep him safe. This music, the sound editing. Listen, Oscars are needed. Best Picture Oscar. Best Director. Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan. Best Supporting Actor, Delroy Lindo. Cinematography. Sound mixing. Original score. Original song. Needed. Costuming. Needed. Makeup. Needed. Is there an Oscar for color correction? Needed. All the Oscars. All the motherfucking Oscars. Now, we all know Oscars aren't real, but they're playing. They're playing if this movie doesn't sweep. They're really playing. Just like how they played with Color Purple too. They're really playing. They're really playing if this movie doesn't sweep. They played in Color Purple Face too. And that had a white director, Steven Spielberg, and they still played in Color Purple Face, so. You know, I'm not going to be surprised if they play in Sinner's Face. But it's very deserved. Very deserved. It's a complete picture. It's a complete movie. I haven't seen a movie like this in a long time. I'm so behind on the chat. Y'all know me. Okay, hold on. Where am I? Oh, she just had a baby when they filmed this movie. Comment I didn't know she had just had a baby. A comment I had seen elsewhere, our musical genres are the artifacts of our responses to various atrocities. Oh, that's an interesting take. I would have never put that together, but you're totally right. Spiritual sequel or companion film to The Color Purple. Is it me, or is Red Hat Michael B. Jordan more crass and audacious than Blue Hat Michael B. Jordan? No, you got it. You got it, Nicole. Red Hat is stack and Blue Hat is smoke. Titties for days. Ruby. I couldn't think of her name. Might be like Journey's sister. Ruby, that was her name. And now they're all headed. They all got the you know, they got the gang all together. And now they headed to put the juke joint together. I love this first hour of this movie. Where we meet everybody, we get to know the characters, we get the setting, we get the world building. To me, the first half of this movie was almost like a heist movie. Where we get in the gang together, we get in the plan. This movie did, which I also talked about in my review of Sinners, which is on Patreon. This movie did a lot of like genre shifting, which I enjoyed. Okay, so Daniel says, Seren, could you visualize Jonathan Majors being in this movie as originally planned? So I heard that he was supposed to play one of the brothers, and then he had to leave the movie because of all his issues, and Michael B. Jordan ended up playing twins. So I did talk about this in my review on Patreon, where I said that I actually felt like it was kismet that Jonathan Majors had to leave the project, because I don't think that the movie works as well if they're not twins. So I could not imagine Jonathan Majors playing one of the brothers. I feel like it sort of not undercuts the message of the movie exactly, but the heart and soul of the movie is that they're twins. Not just that they're brothers, but that they're twins. So I don't think that the movie works the same if they're not twins. You gotta get on the Patreon. You gotta listen to this review. Queen put a link to the Patreon. I would pin it, but my pin don't work. So if somebody could pin it, I don't know. There go to Choctaw Bounty Hunters right there. Something about this scene that I love. Y'all see the birds are circling the house. Visual storytelling. The birds are circling the house. The vultures are circling the house. And you saw it, Nicole. You saw it. Visual storytelling. Didn't say a word. But they sure showed that white hood, didn't they? You saw it. Visual storytelling that is death in this house. No. Bird! Child, the Wild West was wild as fuck. You could just open your door with the shotty. Bitch. I would love a prequel about the Choctaw vampire hunters right here. Definitely. Yeah, I don't think the heart of the movie works if they're not identical twins. I think they're like vultures. I think they're vultures. Now watch. Now look, y'all see as the hunters ride away, the birds landed on the house. So they were circling the house. Now the Choctaw are riding away, the birds landed on the house. The death is inside. Maybe they still had a chance to be saved when the birds were just circling the house, but now it's over for them. Visual storytelling. Engines came and went. And I love this part of the movie too, because it's like classic B-movie horror. Like the house is dark. She's walking through the house. We can't see anything. Classic B-movie horror right here. There's also a crib in this room, which is I'm curious about, which is not explained. That's not going to be explained. And now we have the music, the tension. Dun, 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 dun. The tension is rising. The scene is being set. They're bloody as fuck. Hey, baby. Ah! We got the scream. It's so 80s. It's so good. It's so good. We get the moon, the fade out transition. It's so good. It's so good. Ah, it's so good. Ryan Coogler slapped me upside the head with this movie. He said, bitch, you're going to respect my authority. I know how to make a movie, bitch. Now, y'all see the birds are circling the juke joint. And the birds are circling the juke joint. Y'all saw that, right? The birds are circling the juke joint. Visual storytelling. You have to watch the movie. And you got to watch this shit multiple times. Because them little visual Easter eggs and shit are all in this movie. Every single time I watch this movie in the theater, I notice something different. Oh, you some classy niggas. Y'all some classy niggas, ain't you? Too fancy for me. Y'all some classy niggas. I said Ryan Coogler had some fun with this script, bitch. Now you see, now there go to the plantation script again, wood and nickels. And you know the juke joint scene. The juke joint is amazing, stunning. And the juke joint also reminded me of The Color Purple. That was the first place as a child that I saw that type of thing. This ain't no house party. And damn sure ain't no charity. This ain't Chicago smoke. That old nigga worked his ass off for them wooden nickels. Peckerwoods love to take a souvenir. Ain't that the truth? Crazy Crandom girl. Hi, I'm here. Their chemistry is so good in this. Hi, Real Rico. We good? She said that money is cursed. Right. Excuse me. Isn't this how unions were formed because of this shit? Yep, fake ass money and shit. I didn't know about the wooden money. Yeah, plantation script. Fake ass money. Ryan made me a believer with this movie. Exactly, Ebony. Are they blind? The chemistry, the mutual yearning. Y'all must be play cousins. So y'all cousins by blood? They daddy was my daddy big brother. Seemed like such a nice young man. And always nice. Ain't that young either. He pushing up on married Perline. And then he tugged on his ear. He ain't know that was gonna work. He ran a little game on her real quick. Young boy ran a little game on married Perline real quick. He said, "Ooh, that worked. Okay, I'm gonna just ride it till the wheels fall off then, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working." You got my $2? Bitch said, "Don't you hum me, bitch. Where my $2, ho? You got the nerve to be coming out to the juke joint when you owe me $2. You better spend $2 on corn liquor, bitch. You gotta give me my $2, ho. You gonna sing? We'll see where the night takes us. I've seen this movie so many times. Your husband coming? Nah, he not coming. Oh, okay. He said, no, your husband not coming. Hold on. He said, here go this white girl again. What are you doing in here? Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. I clutched my pearls. I said, I didn't know Haley Steinfeld had it in her. You're not little Sammy with the guitar. Let me see. Come on, let me buy you a drink. Definitely should sweep the Oscars. From what I understand, the costumers department of Sinners sold the 1930s wardrobe to Marvel for the Blade movie that it feels like we will never get. Oh gosh, of course. It's F the Oscars, but give them all the Oscars. As much as they try so hard to say it wasn't doing well, the Oscar committee are going to be pressed. He did say he loved her. And I love that part too, Nicole, where he was like, what, you want me to say it, that I love you and I miss you? Like, I do. You know I do. Let's give Ruth Carter her second Oscar in 7 years for costuming. They played with the Color Purple musical as well, Rod. Rod, me and you, the only two people that like that musical. I mean, the stage version is incredible, and I like the movie too. I guess some of the costuming for the movie was costumes that were supposed to be for the New Blade movie we're never getting. Child, we got Mahershala Ali in a fucking Jurassic fucking Park reboot before we got Blade. They playing in our faces. Yeah, see, she got off the room. And she found out, so as some of y'all said, Haley Steinfeld found out while making this movie that her grandfather really was half black. He was half black, half Filipino. So in real life, in this time period, she would have also been considered an octoroon. They were mad about Steven Spielberg winning all them awards before. They damn sure wasn't going to give it to him for no damn black-ass movie, The Color Purple. Nicole, he's hiking up her dress. Oh, this movie was real horny. This movie was real horny. Real horny. A whole lot of T and A. Actually, not a lot of T, but some A and some P. Yes, exactly. That's what the movie felt like. Made it feel so fresh. As soon as I seen that white man fall out of the sky, I saw enough. I knew I was going to watch this movie. Yeah, I'm glad Jonathan wasn't in it. Them being twins is like yin and yang. Exactly, Rod. Them being twins was like yin and yang. That was like the spiritual heart of the movie. It just wouldn't work the same to me if like Jonathan Majors was the other brother. No. You had to open your door with a shotty in the Wild West. Those birds were an omen. I want a prequel with the natives, Rod, for sure. Sun going down. It's time to go. The phone call coming from inside the house. They never say if they ate the baby, Nicole. Every single time I watch this movie, like I said, this is now my 6th time watching. I see that crib. They're sitting in that room with the crib and the rocking chair. And I always wonder, did fucking Remick eat a baby? Did they eat a baby? Interview with the Vampire. Did you eat the baby? Did you eat the baby? Let's see. That 80s guitar riff is classic. I love them. Like I said, like, there's so much 80s B movie influence here that they made work. Like, this is a heist movie. It's an 80s horror B movie. It's a period piece. It's a musical. It's a supernatural horror. It's a race movie. It's everything. There's a whole crib there. Like, where is the baby? I noticed there were similar shadow birds in the first truck scene with the snake too, almost from the beginning. Exactly, leaves and branches. Yay! Join the Patreon! But you join is stunning. The hoodoo bit, according to Ryan Coogler, Smoke's blue colors were supposed to be reminiscent of Haint Blue to go along with the mojo bag Annie gave him. I did see that. Smoke was not with them wooden nickels. Yay! You have a lot of content to enjoy. Yes, there's a whole backlog. It is searchable, so if you want reviews, you will find them. Everything's there on Patreon. Daniel, thank you. I wanted a fish fry plate for real watching this shit. He wouldn't even let Annie take that wooden money. He damn sure not better accept it here. Look at Delta Slim on them keys. Yeah, she playing mix in the movie too, Nicole. I know I'm behind. You got my $2. $2 in 1932 is about $50 now. Yeah. Let me turn it down a little bit. It's not too loud, right? Custom smooth out. Crazy Kratom Girl has been putting timestamps. I'm at the part now where Delta Slim is introducing Sammy. I've been hearing about this. He's supposed to be a bad blues man. I love the way he delivered that line. That's the direction. The direction. I know y'all tired of hearing me talk about Ryan Coogler's direction. But, like, the way that they're delivering these lines is not just acting. Like, they had to be directed by Ryan Coogler. Like, this is how I want it to sound. This is how I want you to move. This is how this scene is supposed to go. Like, he's the director. Like, he's directing them. Like, he's setting the scene. Like, I love the part where he said that. Like, I've been hearing about this kid. He's supposed to be a bad blues man. Like, the direction. Y'all know sometimes I be having this nasal drip. So y'all just let me know if my nose dripping. Okay. He a sharecropper just like them. name? Sammy. Look at him. He could sing too. This boy could sing. Breakout star. He needs to blow up. Let me see. Where was I? They say the truth hurts, so I lied to you. Yes, I lied to you. I love the blues. Y'all know I love this kind of music. This is my music right here. Blues music, folk music. I listen to Appalachian folk music. This is my type of music right here. And the first time I saw a juke joint was in A Soldier Story. You know, I don't think I've seen that. Look, feeling it. Red Hat wants to create a fun time while Blue Hat wants to make money. She flexing that shit now, Haley. The real Jessica Alba. I love the Color Purple music movie. A shame what happened to it. A white woman who messed with a black man, no matter how like she was, she get disowned. Brooke said, art imitates life literally. Finding out that in real life, you are just like the character you're playing. Yeah, that's wild. It's magic what we do. And it's big. And this scene in particular is also wild. The choreography of this scene, I wonder how many times they had to film this scene. This is a lot of fucking people. There's not a lot of cuts. They're moving the camera. They had to mark the shit out of the floor so that everybody knew where to stand. They had to. They had to rehearse it a lot. This is a lot of fucking people. They're all moving. The past, the present, and the future. And like Sammy put his leg up at the exact same time the other dude put his leg up. Like the choreography of this scene, this is a technically really difficult scene. Not a lot of people could do this scene. Directors. So a lot of people say that this is the best scene in the movie. This is like a lot of people's favorite scene. I love this scene. I just love the Delta Slim like scene a little bit more. This is my second favorite scene though. It's close. Like, it's neck and neck. But I just love the Delta scene, like the Delta Slim scene. Ryan Coogler said he had to fight for this scene too. Because he said that in the early, so I did see that. He said that in the early screenings of the film, certain people, they were like, I don't understand the scene. Like, I don't, like, they were like, what's happening? Like, they didn't understand what was happening or the significance of what's happening here. That Sammy is like literally a griot with supernatural power. He's like cutting across the veil. His music is literally bringing the spirits from the past and the future into the present. And also, as we're about to see, that this is the scene that called the evil spirits to them. But there were people that were like, I don't understand what's happening. I was like, well, I'm sorry that you have to actually fucking pay attention to the movie to understand what's fucking happening. Or that you're just, I don't know, a fucking Caucasian that, you know, has no soul. So you don't get it. There go the evil fucking spirits right there. So in the opening credits of the movie, when it was like a folktale, Annie was talking about how there's people that have these like supernatural powers and how their music and culture can pierce the veil and cause healing in the community, right? And bring together spirits from the past, the present, and the future, like all together to heal. But how this supernatural power can also attract evil, which is basically what we just fucking saw. I saw a really interesting comment too online that somebody had made that I like really couldn't stop thinking about, where this person said like, oh, I remember one time like in the 90s that I was like at a ball. This was like a gay man, and he was like, I remember one time in the 90s I was at a ball, and I remember like literally dancing and feeling like, and saying to my friends like, it feels like our spirits are with us right now. Like, people have had experiences of like euphoria, and like I feel like the spirits of the past are with me. I feel like spirits of the future are with me. Like, this song, this is how I feel listening to Alien Superstar by Beyonce. Like, the spirits are with me right now. They're supporting me. Like, the spirits are with me. Like, some people just have that power. Child, Sammy found that button, child. Ryan Coogler said, we're eating pussy in this movie, period. 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 Ryan Coogler said, if you're not with pussy eating, this is not the movie for you. Called himself telling me about the cot, and I said, shit. Rod, I think you said you like the way they depicted the vampire's eyes in this movie. I love the way that they depicted their eyes also. You know, the inspiration for the way they depicted the eyes with the color, like the shadow, and then the color was motherfucking Puss in Boots. Because the way that they depicted Death in Puss in Boots, that's how they like depicted his eyes. Death in Puss in Boots, the wolf was like always in shadow. But he had these like orange eyes. And Ryan Coogler said that's how he wanted to depict the evil spirits and the vampires in this movie. I'm gonna help you folks. Oh, really? You did? Yes. I saw Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. The Last Wish. That was the inspiration. That movie's really good. And the depiction of death in the movie is terrifying. It's very scary for a children's movie. If I was a child and I seen that movie, I'd probably have nightmares. That's right. Remmett, Joan, and Bert. And you must be that voice. I had a great grandma who could pass for white. She chose not to. Had bright eyes and blonde hair and everything. This is an all-encompassing movie. Goddamn beautiful. Sinners is just so raw and unfiltered. It just has this don't give a fuck attitude. That's become such a lost art in black fics nowadays. Always gotta pause and translate for Dwight. This movie said, nah. I agree. Like, this movie was one of, like, this movie gave, like, this is for the Negroes. If you don't get it, it's not for you. Nova, you know this is my song. Pick poor Robin clean. Pick poor Robin clean. I picked his head, I picked his feet. I would have picked his body, but it wasn't fit to eat. Pick poor Robin clean. Pick poor Robin clean. And I'll be satisfied having a family. Not in that jaybird left. They got the choreo, they got the little banjo. They said, okay. Stack said, okay. Pick poor Robin clean. Jaybird laugh. When I pick poor, I wanted to hear the end. It was just about to get good. It was just about to get good. Nah, I believe you. I believe you. We got money and we ready to spend it with y'all. That's an actual, like, Negro, like, folk song. Pick poor Robin clean. That's a Negro song. That's not a white song. I think I read that the white female vampire is an actual folk singer. She has a beautiful voice. Oh, this cause we... How'd she get in then? Remick is hilarious the whole movie. Remick has jokes and sarcasm the whole movie. Oh, this because we. Oh, okay. I see what it is. How's she getting in? She look white. How her white ass getting in? We're gonna walk real slow just in case y'all change your mind. Look how slow they walking. Funny comedy. Comedy. They give me the willies. Yeah, well, crackers at nighttime will do that to you. I laughed out loud in the theater when he said that. They give me the willies. Yeah, well, crackers at nighttime will do that to you. I said, bro, they let Ryan Coogler do whatever he wanted to do with this script. They let this man do whatever he wanted to do with this script. Crackers at nighttime will do that to you. You know, they scared. They give me the willies. They scary. Right, they can't come in here. They can't come in here. Don't let them in. They can't come in here. What if somebody spills something on them? Look at their woman too long. They can't come in here. 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 I would have said the same thing. Don't let them in. They can't come in here. The soundtrack for this movie is so good. I've had it on repeat. I just love Black people able to come together and create this beautiful place to have fun. I had my fried chicken, light bread, and half when I first watched this movie. It was real Black in that movie. I wondered if Haley was mixed or Haley was mixed when she was in the movie On the Edge of 17. Something about her face is full in all the right places. The actor playing Sammy, this being his first movie, he did that. He reminds me of Shug from The Color Purple. Yes, again, a lot of pressure being a preacher's kid. Right. Shug Avery in The Color Purple, her father was also a pastor. And she also started out singing in the church. Like, there's a lot of parallels between The Color Purple and this movie. I was in the theater loving the juke joint scene. Love how they're showing the past, future, and present flowing together through music. Soldier Story is very good. Cast is stacked. Black legends are in it. Is Denzel in it? Vanity? I lied to you. Scene fucking did something to me in the theater. Y'all don't understand. Oh, that was your least favorite scene in the movie, Rod? My favorite scene is Delta Slim. That's my favorite scene. After this film, no one better fight with Ryan about anything ever again. I had an out-of-body experience when Sammy pierced the veil with his music in the juke joint. Every time I get goosebumps and teary-eyed. Exactly. You know it was the White's Queen. White people didn't get that scene because they have no culture. If they had culture, they would get it. The evilness was attracted to their light. They don't understand the scene, but the movie explains the scene 2 times. When the movie starts and as the scene is playing out, they didn't want to understand. Yeah. Black people just having a good time. Folks just want to come and mess it up. This reminds me of The People Could Fly. Yeah. What's the term Annie was calling evil? She called him hates. Daniel. I love the way they depicted the vamp's eyes. Oh, look, Ori said she called them haints. A haint is a malevolent spirit recognized in hoodoo. Yeah, this is Sammy's little light. Things are attracted to light. Everything that encompasses us and comes from us has soul. Literally, soul music, soul food. Renaissance is a spiritual experience, Rod. To this day. I literally tear up every time I listen to Alien Superstar. And y'all know the part. We walk a certain way. We talk a certain way. I just be like, whoo, yes, Beyonce. Whoo, yes, Beyonce. Let the spirits come to me. Let the spirits come to me and heal me and hold me and cradle me. Yes. Like, she knew what she was doing. Like, some people just have it. They just have it. Brian told her himself, girl, he wanted a taste of that seasoned cat. You should watch Puss in Boots, Last Wish, Rod. It's really good. Wolves at the door. Yes, and Death is a wolf. So, yes, I also thought it was interesting that the inspiration for the way that the evil spirits, the vampires, are portrayed in this movie was death, literal death from Puss in Boots, who was also a wolf. They're like wolves, and they're like death personified in this movie. Wolves at the door. Will you go? Let's see. Go. I like this one too. I love all folk music. And that's really her singing. She could really sing. I've been wearing this Sinner soundtrack into the ground. Yes, Denzel, Robert Townsend, David Alan Grier, and Henry Rollins. All right, I'm going to watch it. Soldier Story. I'm going to watch it. Let's see. Go. So I also love the lighting and the color grading in this scene. Because, again, if you look, they're in light, but their eyes are in shadow. Their eyes are not lit. Like it's about to go to Bert, and Bert's about to have his little solo. You see, you can't see their eyes. Their eyes are dark. So again, we're getting all this visual storytelling. See, their eyes are completely in shadow. Like they are meant to be death. They are death personified. If I seen some people like this, I would take my ass right back inside. These people creepy. It is a beautiful song. It's almost like a siren song. Like they lured her to them. But they are death. They are wolves. You can't see their eyes. I just came to see if y'all was good people. Eyes are said to be windows into the soul. Can't see your soul because you are soulless. Wild Mountain Time, I Want to Sob. It's a beautiful song, that one. Exactly, sirens, Nicole. Sirens got pretty voices, too. Doesn't mean you could trust it. Just like the little bit of white girl she is, she took her ass outside with the creepy white folks. So I also mentioned in my review on Patreon that I felt like this was meant to be symbolism of passing. So they sent her outside to talk to the white people because she could pass for white. Yet her passing in this scenario was unsafe. She was safe when she was inside with the black people. Now she's outside with these like literal symbolic vampires, cultural vampires, also literal vampires, death personified. And she's the one that went outside because she's passing. And she said, she was like, they'll tell me more than they'll tell you because of how I look white. So trying to pass and use this whiteness for gain to get ahead, some bad shit about to happen. You're gonna bring death back to your loved ones because of that. It wasn't worth it. You must have me confused. Girl, don't have you confused. They got you opening up, talking about how your mother just died and shit. Oh, somebody honking outside. Sorry if y'all can hear that. Somebody must be sitting in the middle of the street. And I think y'all should too. Girl, you're not going nowhere. Look at their eyes. Now this, I love this part of the movie. This is my third favorite scene in the movie. Perlene performing. I didn't know Jamie Lawson could sing. This is also Jamie Lawson singing. This is not dubbed. This is Jamie Lawson. I didn't know she could sing. I love this part. This is my third favorite scene in the movie. Sammy like, girl, I knew you could sing. Talk about something you're not going to sing. You don't know if you're going to sing. Oh, maybe. Girl, that's what I said. This is my part. I love this part. Man, what you doing outside? Remick is comedy. Remick had me cackling, I won't lie. Stack just vibing. Don't let them in. Hi, Rosie doll. 3 white folk creeping up out of the dark with banjos. Yeah, creepy. Let's see. You're right about the Shug and Sammy correlation. I love how the movie shows the difference between the reasons for black folks segregating versus white folks, self-preservation versus general assholery. Ryan's pockets are too large after this movie. Michael B. Jordan is amazing playing two different people. He's really selling it. Hi, Ebony. Oh, timestamp. Did you get a timestamp? Did you get a timestamp? I'm halfway point. I'm about an hour 15. I remember there was a lot of Hank's mission and Eden Royce's root magic. Yeah. Like, girl, no. Girl, you extra. Are those the same coins he gave to them before he killed them? Yes, those are the same gold coins that he gave to Bert and Joan before he killed them. Those are Judas coins. Give them back. Wash your hands. Her passing past death back the way she came. Yes, like, I really felt like there's a statement being made here about passing, about cultural vampirism, about trying to be white, all that. When they were doing their own thing, shit was sweet. As soon as they, we need this money. We gotta let these white people in because we need this money. Like, let me go outside and get this money for us. Like, soon as they were like, oh, we need that white money, shit went left. Best you put that blade down. Appeasing white folks never ends well. I hate that I can see the tip of Cornbread's PB. Let's see. Yep, she's the bridge into the Jude, trying so hard to pass and get along with the white folks that you bring death and harm back to the black folks who loved and raised you. Exactly. Bitch, how you slicing up people's faces and you actually fucking, you're cheating. You have a loaded dice. Oh yeah, no, that was somebody outside. Get your hand out of my pocket. That's what I said. Look, I said, okay, Jamie Lawson, I didn't know you got down like this. She's getting down. Hey, pale moon. She started jumping. I said, hold on now. They had a real party. Pale moon. Bo just closed it. Grace and Annie just, we ain't see shit. This is my other favorite scene of the movie. She about to get on that floor, start crawling. I said, okay. Okay, Ryan. We'll direct then. We'll direct the scene then. It was giving church revival. Her dance stomping and sync with old dude getting stomped out. It was definitely giving church revival. And that was another part, just like when they played Wang Dang Doodle. That was another thing that I loved about this movie in terms of the historical significance. Because the blues, the sounds of blues music is church music gone secular. Like, these are people that grew up in the church, that grew up singing church music, using church rhythms, going to church revivals, catching the Holy Ghost, jumping around, but they turned it into secular music instead of religious music. That's what the blues is in terms of like the sounds. So in this movie, we got the emotional core of where blues music came from with the scene with Delta Slim. And we also get the phonetic core, the musicology core of how the actual sounds came about from church music, from religious music, and turning it into secular music. Like, yet again, motherfuckers knew what they were doing with this movie. Girl, he busy, child. I'm not going in there. Oh, he busy, huh? He busy. Slim knew what he was doing. He would say, yeah, you could go in. Yeah, you could go in. Yeah. Oh, he busy, huh? What the hell, cornbread? And he left you in charge of the dough. You think I can't handle it? He left your drunk ass. Y'all get decent. I'm coming in. This where shit went left right here. What the fuck? It's not what it looks like. Every single time I watch this shit, I feel flabbergasted every single time that she said that. It's not what it looks like. Bitch, then what is it? It's clearly exactly what it looks like. He unloaded on her immediately. We gonna kill her last one yet. Which I also love that he unloaded on her immediately. He didn't wait. He didn't hesitate. Pop, 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 bitch. He didn't say, Mary, what did you do? Pop, 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 pop. I don't care that you said it ain't what it looked like, bitch. She bit me. This part was so sad. She bit me. This part was so sad. He was like, she bit me. I'm so scared. I love you. That's what he said. Shoot and live to ask questions later. Smoke don't play. No questions asked. And then he did. I like that Delta Slim immediately took his hat off. Because you know you're supposed to take your hat off to pay your respects to the dead. The mouth spit scene nasty as fuck. Y'all know I have a saliva phobia. I have to look away during that scene. Taking an ass whooping to the beat of the song outside is diabolical. Pale, pale moon stomp. No! Party over, y'all. No! You heard the man. Go on. We really appreciate it. I really liked Bo. Thank you, thank you. We really appreciate it. Y'all heard the man. Thank you. See you soon. Bo was down. Bo was really down. Bo was really a friend. Appeasing white folks never ends well. Let me see. Stuck really did. Jamie is a triple threat. Can't get over how pretty she is. My mom loves Jamie Face. She says she's stunning. She's gorgeous. She is beautiful. She is. I seen her in The Woman King and I followed her on Instagram immediately. I was like, oh, she's bad. Follow. She was in the mood to sing after her little time with Sammy. I believe Jamie is a stage play actress too. So yep, she could sing. They should have listened to Annie right here and took his ass outside. You shot her. She got up like it was nothing. Annie talked sense the whole movie. Or worse. And the dead body out. Perlene was feeling herself. That gold money was cursed. Peace and white folks never ends well. No, I can't bring him back. You can't bring back dead bodies. It never works. They always come back wrong. I can't. I'm sorry. The statement of how interacting with whiteness, even for the purpose of helping black folks, hurts. The statement of how interacting with whiteness, even for the purpose of helping black folks, hurts the community in the long run. Yeah. The points were being made. Ryan Coogler, when I found out he wrote the movie too, I said, oh, Ryan Coogler got fed the fuck up with something and decided to make a statement. She left and came back as a succubus. I hate this mouth spit scene. Yeah, nasty. Nah, the fish grease was not stale, Vanity. He just said that trying to get her to come outside. Okay, I'll get the call. Someone asked Ryan about it. In the movie theater, I said, no, don't go outside. I said, damn, he did. Bo just went outside. He unloaded on her immediately. Smoke didn't like Mary ass with both. He shot her with both guns. No questions asked. Perlene is sprung. She looking for Sammy. She was like, is Sammy in there? Her husband must not lick it. You want to go see a man about a dog? Like I told you, you old drunk. Sent these folks outside to their doom. What happened to you? Nigga, what the fuck happened to you? Oh yeah, she was in the Batman. She was the mayor. What was her name? She was in the Batman too. But I've seen the Woman King before the Batman. But she was in the Batman. Why you need him to do that? Here come Annie yet again talking sense. Why you need him to do that? Why you need him to let you in? I ain't never used no stale grease. Bitch, what? You talking to me? Big ass up in here. Walk your big ass up in here then. Annie talking sense. Admit to it. Bitch, that you dead. I said, oh, that's a line. She talking sense. Now one of them white folks out there killed you and you were hate now, bitch, you dead, ho? Admit it. Admit it. Smoke and Annie were a pair. Annie face. I'm hearing a whole bunch of yapping. I'm hearing a whole bunch of yapping. But you ain't pushed your big ass up in here yet. And what's that? Being kind to one another. Bitch, you dead. Smoke said, nah, bitch, you dead. Nah, something ain't right. Annie said this shit ain't real, and I believe her. I don't give a fuck how you supposed to get back, bitch. It be your own people. Just like the way I say, boy, bye. Oh, you doing such a bang up job. The script was so well thought out. You shut the fuck up. Poor Sammy too. Watched his cousin die. Man, Coogler was in his bag for real when he wrote this. Don't invite him in. Bella Real. That was her name. Bella Real. Or Bella Real. Whatever the fuck. Being kind to one another. This scene took me out in the theater. Listen to the Hoodoo Lady. Yes, I'm watching it. Woo! I only seen the movie 6 times. Still jump. Yeah, I'm watching Sinners. Cornbread just grabbed Smoke, pulled him outside. I absolutely love the fact that Coogler made that deal with WB that in 25 years, Ryan and his family will own this movie outright. That's next level generational wealth intelligence at its finest. And people were really upset about that. Like, people were like, oh, what has Ryan Coogler done to get this kind of deal? This deal is bad for the studios, and this is an original IP, and Ryan Coogler hasn't proven himself. He's only done franchise movies. People was dogging this man so bad and dogging this movie so bad. This part knocking from inside was so creepy. Woo! Knife. People was dogging this movie so bad. People wanted this movie to fail real bad. Industry people wanted this movie to fail because of Coogler's deal. People wanted this movie to fail because of the racial dynamics. And instead, this shit blew up. Nah, fool, was Jim Crow. Nigga, this closes me. Open the door. One another. Bitch, how you feeling? You lost a lot of blood. Smoke defaulting to her because she's wise. Cornbread eating up this scene. It was scary, huh? They definitely need a best makeup because, like, this blood, these bloody injuries. What the fuck is he doing talking to us? No, he's not no fucking okay. He one of them. You know that he one of them. My phone overheated and paused. Can y'all see me? I paused the movie. I paused the movie. My phone overheated and it paused. Can you see me? I think y'all can see me. It looks like I'm dead. My phone overheated and it paused. I paused the movie. I paused the movie. I paused the movie. Yeah. My phone overheated and paused. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Darn it. Okay. Pause the movie, so I'm about to play it back. Stack just woke up. He's fussing at them, trying to get them to let him out. That's where I'm at. Okay? Sorry, my nose running. Sorry. No, that's gross. My phone overheated. I think it was the case, so I just took it out. I took it out of the case. Okay? Okay, I paused. I'm about to start it back. Stack is fussing and talk about how dare y'all lock this pimpin' up in the closet, which is one of my favorite lines in this whole movie. Y'all done got pimpin' locked up in the closet. He's fussing, trying to get them to let him out of the closet. So, 5, 4. Oh, you're gonna run to the bathroom? Okay, I'm gonna wait then until you get back. I'm gonna wait till you get back. Nicole. And then maybe you could give a time check. Raise your random girl. Let me see. Let me look. Let me scroll up. Can't see Cornbread's eyes. Yup. See, so you caught on to the visual storytelling. We couldn't see Cornbread's eyes, so that means he's no longer a human. Okay, I'm gonna check up on these comments, and then I'm gonna start. Where was I? Yeah, just my phone overheated. Slim don't like being called drunk when he ain't drunk. Yeah, like, I'm not even drunk. Cornbread's face was horrific. That's what I'm saying. Makeup Oscar, or we riot. I really, let's see. Hasn't all Ryan Coogler's work done exceptionally well? Why would they not? People were trying to say that this was an original story, that he wrote the movie himself, that all of his previous movies have been pre-existing IP. Like, he did Black Panther, and he did Creed, and he did Fruitvale Station, which was based on a real Oscar Grant's real fucking killing by police in Oakland, and Michael B. Jordan also played Oscar Grant. So people were saying that, like, he's not a proven filmmaker, which, I mean, agree, is, like, totally, like, wild. But people were just talking all this shit about, like, he wasn't a proven filmmaker, and why do they think that he deserves this type of deal, and he doesn't deserve this kind of deal, and just talking mad shit about him. And then you had industry people that were like, if these type of deals become the norm in 25 to 50 years, we're going to see the collapse of the industry because, like, in the future, because, you know, right now, studios are basically making all their money off pre-existing IP, right? Like, reboots and, like, sequels and, like, all that, right? And so they were trying to make the argument of, like, oh, this is bad for the industry and this is, like, bad for the studio system because if ownership of Sinners reverts to Ryan Coogler in 25 years, then that means WB, which is the studio that financed Sinners and produced Sinners and currently has ownership of Sinners, right? That means that in 25 years, if WB needs money, they can't come out in 25 years with a Sinners sequel or a Sinners reboot. We just got the fucking 27th Jurassic fucking Park movie that just came out last Wednesday, right? Imagine, Jurassic Park is Spielberg, right? I don't know if it's Spielberg, but I'm just going to say it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Imagine if, like, Spielberg owned the rights. Okay. Imagine if Spielberg owned the rights to the original Jurassic Park from 1995 or whatever, and said, y'all not making no more Jurassic Park movies. Y'all not making no more Jurassic Park movies. People will make the argument that, like, well, this type of IP is, like, the functional money makers in the future. And so if we give directors and writers, and if we give people ownership of their own IP, like, that's gonna lead to the eventual collapse of the fucking film industry. Dramatics type shit. But to me, it's very much like the argument that's made for AI, right? Like, if we can't fucking scrape your fucking data and content and shit for free, then we can't make AI work and we can't make this shit profitable. It's just like, well, if that's what you need to fucking make your industry profitable, and I say this is somebody that loves movies, that grew up on movies, that grew up on cinema, if you need to fucking keep ownership of people's fucking art for fucking 25, 50, 75, 100 years so that you can continue to make fucking money off their art forever that you feel they're not entitled to, that's maybe not how our industry should work, you know? I don't have a timestamp. Somebody could put one maybe, because I'm about to restart. Stack is trapped in the closet, fussing about, let him out. Okay? I'll say the dialogue so y'all know where I'm at. Hopefully somebody could put a timestamp. My timestamp does not work. HBO Max doesn't show a time. It only shows like that little dot. It's very annoying, actually. He just said, like, let me out. Yeah, I paused when my phone overheated. He's trying to get them to let him out of this closet. He's like, open the door. It's me. He's like, I don't like this shit. That's what he just said. He's begging, please, please, please let me out of this room. Please, please. 1 hour, 31 minutes, 30 seconds. Please let me out of this room. He's begging. Smoke just went to get the key. And Stack just broke the door down. Because he's a fucking vampire. Of course he could break the door down. And he just ran out. Because Annie, yet again, the voice of reason, threw some shit on him. She better say what it is. Pickle garlic. These ain't Hanks. They vampires. They vampires. These ain't Hanks. They vampires. Girl, you sent his ass out there. He dead. You sent Bo out there. He dead. Bo was talking about we need to help them. Da 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 da. You talk about some. No, we need to get the car, girl. He dead now. They're jealous of Ryan Coogler's success. That bite is so nasty. The makeup people deserve awards. After what they saw with Cornbread, they shouldn't take no chances. Cornbread's makeup with half the jaw missing was incredible. How can it move and sound like Stack if it ain't Stack? Where was I? Wait, where was I? Okay, I think I got it. I think I'm caught up. What did I see? So I saw something about perpetuity. Yeah, I froze, buffered. Okay, there. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. They're vampires. The music cue when she said it was so good. The sound editing for this movie was next level. When she said they vampires and it was like, dun, dun, like, everybody brought their A game to this movie. The costume, the makeup, the hair, the script, the dialogue, the directing, the acting, everybody brought their A game. It's a movie. It's a movie. A movie. Honestly, the industry as it is needs to fucking collapse. Don't threaten us with a good time, bitch. Right? WB got enough money. Right? WB got enough money to pay fucking David Zaslav $50 million a year, plus bonuses, plus motherfucking stock options. But they don't have enough money to give Ryan Coogler full artistic control of Sinners, which he fucking conceptualized, wrote, and directed, and produced with his wife. Oh, that's gonna make WB go broke. Hi, Real Trini. Not the $50 million a year plus more that they paid David Zaslav to fucking do nothing. Get the fuck out of my face. What you mean for you? He said, girl, what? Got somebody on the other side waiting on me. They're waiting on you too. You know, also the amount of people that I saw that did not understand that they had a dead child. And that's what she was talking about. He was like, girl, what? That was some really good acting from Michael B. Jordan right there too. He didn't say anything, but he was like, girl, I'm not stabbing you. You crazy? You gotta get him out before he wakes up. Now they took his ass outside. There's Alexandra. Hi, Alexandra. Did I hear that? WB got enough money. You remember one of the trade magazines? Not sure if it was Variety. It was Variety. Tried to downplay the opening weekend box office of Sinners as underwhelming. It was Variety. It was. They were running all type of headlines. I mean, it made $600 million, but I mean, is it really profitable? Look at their eyes. Oh, they are so scary. Jurassic Park is Amblin, aka Spielberg's company. And there's Alexandra. Greedy motherfuckers. Yeah, Steven Spielberg is the original creator of Jurassic Park. He did a lot. Sounds greedy to me. I agree. Let it burn to the ground if you rely on constantly using others' art for personal profit. It's the greed at the top. Look at Remick. Remick is too much. I also like this part. I mean, I love the song. Rocky Road to Dublin. This is a good song. And I love this scene because, number one, I think it's really interesting how Remick has like a hive mind with the rest of the vampires. He has like a psychic link with them, which we're also going to talk about a little bit later. But like he shares his memories and thoughts, and he shared this song with them. And it's interesting because like before Remick got to Bert and Joan's house, he was alone, right? And he got with them, and now he got the whole town. They killed everybody. Nobody that was in the juke joint got away, right? And like a recurring theme within like vampire media is the loneliness of vampires. This is also a recurring theme in the Interview with the Vampire show, right? That vampires are lonely, that they live for all eternity. They're out of their own original time period. They've lost their original family. Like their family's all dead. Like their family's gone. Their friends are gone. They're alone. So there's this like intense fear of loneliness. And so Remick is trying to like build a cult. Like he's basically a vampire cult leader. Like, and this whole like in fellowship and love, and we're gonna bring everybody in, and we're gonna make a new family, and he's gonna like, and even like with Sammy, like, you know, Sammy has the power to like pierce the veil, right, and recall spirits and bring spirits, like, and that's what like Remick wants. He's like, I want to like see my family again, my friends again, people from my time period, and I want to have a family. So I'm gonna just turn all of y'all, and we all gonna be family. Like, vampires are so tragic. They're very tragic monsters. It's like they still have too much human emotions. You a evil man. This part was inspired by the movie The Faculty. And as soon as I watched it, even the first time, I was like, this shit reminds me of The Faculty. Hi, Natalia. These are my blue blockers. Y'all seen the movie The Faculty, right? With Elijah Wood and Josh Hartnett and Usher. They're slowly being turned into aliens, right? And at one part of the movie, they don't know who's an alien and who's not an alien. So they have to like snort this shit to see who's an alien. And it's just like this scene. And when I saw this scene, I was like, this shit reminds me of The Faculty. And then it turned out that that scene in The Faculty was the inspiration for this scene. This is like the black vampire version of that scene. Slim. Imagine you drunk as fuck and you eat some raw garlic. I'd probably throw up too, child. Raw garlic's really nasty. Drank too much. I love Coogler's homage to Stanley Kubrick. And The Shining too was stacked in the closet, just like Nicholson in the pantry. He did the karate chop, and he was okay. I guess the daddy used to lock him away. Yeah, I think so too, because he said like, you know, I don't like this shit. Are y'all sure that was blood? They didn't even check. They just took his ass outside. And he splashed that pickled garlic on him. All the black folks that left are dead too. Pickled garlic is good. I was really hoping. Hi, you're in luck. Look, he woke up. They totally forgot that the dude that got his face slashed was in there in the back. They totally forgot. They just threw his ass outside. I said, no, get him. Get him. Smoke, I swear I paid my tab. Is that what this is about? Smoke, there's some weird shit going on out here. Please let me in. There's some weird shit going on out here. Please let me in. They ain't even checked this man's pulse. They kicked his ass out. Yeah, he dead now. He dead now. There go Bo. Come on inside. I got the car coming. Grace looked like. He's killing him. He's killing him. Are you talking about that? Don't worry about that. Ain't no thing. That ain't no thing. He's killing him. Got the car all warmed up where you can let me in there. Let me see. Where was I? Let me back in there. Voodoo lady trying to scry. Which one was with any smoke? Yeah. Blue hat. That was camp with the music very over the top. I love it. Look, Remick is trying to convince them so bad, which I also liked. Because vampires are also in media normally like very siren-esque. Like they want to convince you. In original vampire lore, you have to say yes. In like very like old school vampire lore, they don't just bite you. You have to say yes for them to turn you. Just like you have to get permission, which they did in this movie, you have to get permission to come inside. A lot of like old school vampire lore revolves around the vampire has to make you want it. That's why they're very sexual, because like they have to make you want it. A lot of like our modern vampire lore doesn't like follow the like rules. But Remick is really trying to convince them, like, let me come in. You guys were already marginalized. You were already downtrodden. Like, we're going to make a new family. I'm going to bite you. We're going to live forever. It's going to be amazing. We're all going to be family. You'll never be lonely again. You'll have whatever you want. Just let me in so I can kill you. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? It's fine. You can't have him. Let me tell you something, you goddamn Peckerwood. You can't have him. No more than you can save your brother. See, they already got stacked. They got married. They got Bo. So now they're trying to convince them. They got cornbread. They're trying to convince them. And it was beautiful. But it was built on a lie. This music. This is my fucking nephew right there. At the right time. Let's see. I can see his memories. Like he has this psychic shit with them. Kill him. It's a goddamn killing floor. We're gonna start ourselves a new clan based on love. Woo! Woo! Fellowship and love. Fellowship and love. Fellowship and love. Why can't y'all just go? We're not leaving without y'all because they scared of being lonely. They want their family with them. After we kill y'all. This is like Louis begging Lestat to fucking change Claudia. Please, 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 we'll be a family. She'll be our daughter. We'll be a family. We'll all be together. I'll never leave. I'll never leave you. You'll never be lonely again. Like, we all gonna be a family. Fellowship and love. They be so scared of being lonely. Stack I know ain't fellowshipping with no goddamn devil. I definitely think that originally Jonathan Majors was supposed to be maybe Smoke. Because they talk a lot in this movie about like big brother, little brother, which is kind of interesting considering that they're twins. Like, it definitely seems like the script was originally written for them to not be twins, but they just like left it the same. But now that they're twins, it's like it makes it hit even harder. Yeah, Jonathan was gonna be Smoke, the older brother, right? Okay. That's what I thought. Like, now that they're twins, it makes it hit even harder that there's an older brother and a younger brother, older and younger. You know, like I watched that boy my whole life. I kept him safe his whole life. It just hits harder than being twins. I don't think it would have worked. I mean, maybe it would have worked if the rest of the movie was exactly the same. But them being twins, like somebody else said, like the yin and the yang is the spiritual, like that's the emotional core of the movie. Turn everybody to monsters. That white devil spoke Chinese. I was surprised that they let Ryan Coogler get away with White Devil, too. He put a lot of shit in the script that I was like, oh, okay. Somebody in WB must like you. Let me see. Where was I? There. Prince in the Afterlife going up for Ryan and his deal with WB. WB deserves to go broke after I didn't get my Cyborg film. Let's see. Here go Remick. Yeah, the way white people freaked out at this movie's performance and Coogler's deal was just a striking mask-off moment about how much fear black success strikes into their hearts. Slim is like, y'all gonna stop calling me a motherfucking drunk. Y'all gonna stop calling me a motherfucking drunk. Yeah, they got to the black folks, Nicole. You were right. No, they never said the name of the baby, Daniel. They never said the name of the baby. You evil, but that Irish tune is nice. That shit goes. Rocky Road. I was jamming in the theater to this. I love a jig. Rocky Road to Dublin is my jam. The footwork. Didn't that jaybird laugh when I could pour Robin clean? He's clearly the master vampire. I think it has to do with the very specific culture this film centers to. Ryan has the industry paranoid. When I pick poor Robin clean, I'll be satisfied. Yup, Nicole, you already know. It's coming. Oh, and there's Natalia. Oh, really? I think I would just step into the sun after a while if I were a vampire. You an evil man. No, girl, the evil is outside. And unless you want to join them, just eat the damn garlic. They say garlic will mess with your gut if you're drinking beer. Really? I didn't hear that. Perlene trying to be picky, girl. If you didn't quit playing around, eat that shit. Pick poor Robin clean. This poor man, he said there's some weird shit going on. Yeah. He just casually walked up like I got the car warmed up. I'm back in the chat, but Grace just let them all in. That's where I'm at. I forgot all about The Faculty. I was thinking about John Carpenter's The Thing. Yes, also, I mean, and The Thing is like the original inspiration for that type of scene. Like, who here is the one? But the way that they did it, like, you have to eat this. Like, the way that they did it made me think of The Faculty. And then I read that Ryan Coogler said that The Faculty was a major inspiration for the way that they did it. But of course, The Thing is sort of like the original concept of like who here is not what they seem. This is why them being twins is really important. Irish people also love the whole we were slaves too. Yes, it was also very much deliberate that Remick is Irish. And like, I lost my people too. I'm discriminated against too. We gonna make a new family and I'm just like you. And this part, when Stack bites Annie, I also think is not as emotionally impactful if the person biting Annie is Jonathan Majors, because they're twins. So imagine if the person that's biting you, killing you, potentially turning you into a vampire, trapping your spirit on this mortal plane when you have a dead child waiting for you on the other side. Imagine if the person doing that to you has the same exact face as the person you love. Like, it just would not hit the same if it was Jonathan Majors. And she even said, she was like, no, not you. And I don't know if that was like in the original script or if they added that or if she improv that line. Like, imagine if the person that's literally killing you right now and dooming your soul has the same exact face as the person you love more than anything, the father of your child who has died. Oh, he killed her. Mary and Stack were really like, why did you do that? We're going to be a family. Like, Mary Face was like, Annie, like, y'all really thought we were just gonna just peacefully fucking become vampires? Like, no, bitch. Absolutely the fuck not. Said, I got my little last swig of beer if I'm about to die. Right, that's why she says not you. Exactly. Like, it just wouldn't be the same if they weren't twins. It just wouldn't be the same if they weren't twins. Sammy! And again with the music cue. The music cues are so good. Perlene just saved Sammy right here. She was really feeling him. She was really feeling the young boy. She did. Remick bitter. Go, get your ass out of here. Perlene. She saved him. Perlene. Woo! And then he fucking fell. I wasn't expecting that shit either. Remick love a scene. Woo! His face. I had it all worked out. You go and kill Annie. The fuck is wrong with you? He was like really mad. They really thought, bitch, I want your stories. I want your songs, ho. I want your music. I want everything. And then he started praying. Let me see. As it is in heaven. He's trying to tap into that belief that twins are just one soul and two bodies. Yeah. Remick speaking to Grace in her language was an amazing touch. That was a dialect of Chinese spoken specifically by immigrants in that region at the time. So a lot of people felt like this scene where Remick was talking about like his father's land being like stolen and Christianity being like forced on them. Like, how old do we think Remick is? Because this is implying that Remick is from like pagan Ireland. And Remick did in fact have his like land and everything like taken. Like, he was also a victim of colonization, but which he now uses vampirism to fucking colonize others and culturally appropriate, as motherfuckers are wont to do. Like, I got turned, I had to leave my home, so fuck y'all, fuck everybody else. Like, this shit doesn't hit the same if they're not twins. Sorry I couldn't keep you safe. Don't be sorry, you always did. Like, that scene of them fighting and one is human and one is a vampire just doesn't hit the same if they're not twins. It's really yin and yang, especially considering that the whole movie is sort of portrayed like as if Stack is the bad twin and Smoke is the good twin. shit. Look at this shit. Look at this makeup. Look at his face. His neck. He got this shit in his head. His fingers. These I'm back. My phone overheated again. I think it's because of the charger. I'm back. Yep, my phone overheated again. I think it's because of the charger. Because I didn't have the charger plugged in and it was fine. And then I plugged the charger in and it like immediately was like overheat. I think my charger for some reason is overheating. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But we're almost to the very end. But I'm back. Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why the charger is overheating the phone. The whole time I didn't have it plugged in, it was fine. As soon as I plug it in, it overheated. But I'm back. We're almost to the end. So we're back. I'm almost to the end. It's the charger for some reason. Like, it's not the phone. Like, the phone itself is doing fine. I don't know. It's something up with the charger. And I have a real official charger. It's not like a... I was paused, but I'm going to play. You guys ready? I'll play it now. I'm ready. Because I did pause. I always just pause when it overheats or cuts out. Just, it's easier that way. But I'll play now. He got Sammy yoked up. I'm about to play. I'm pressing play. Play. And Smoke just stabbed him. And now the sun's coming up. Oh, they could feel his pain. Ooh. They really look like, oh, stab the fuck out of them. And now the sun is coming up. I also like that this movie sort of paid homage to the old lore that the older a vampire you are, the longer it takes you to die in the sunlight. Because, see, all these vampires that just got turned, they burned up immediately. But Remick is dying very slowly. Because he's very old. And now they're, like, playing his theme. His theme is great. This part is so good. He looks at the sun like he hasn't seen the sun in a long time. And then he turns into a fire tornado. Yeah, he did, Queen. He did. The only trailer I saw was a teaser trailer, which was this part. Of Michael B. Jordan and Miles Caton, like looking at something, and they have this like orange light on their faces, but you don't know what they're looking at. That's the only thing I saw. Oh, hi, CMW. Oh, sorry. You almost feel a little sorry for him, Nicole. Like, you almost feel a little bit sorry for Remick. Like, you almost feel like, damn, like, this movie is wild. Like, they really have the emotional, like, visual cues. Like, you almost feel bad. Like, damn. Then you remember, like, this man just killed, like, a whole town full of people. Right, Ebony? I don't feel sorry for that white devil. And they'd be like, wait, this man just killed, like, 50 niggas. Like, I don't feel that bad. Like, you almost do, though. Maybe in the Jonathan Majors script, they were actually cousins raised together, and that joke at the start was a cheeky reference. Oh, maybe. I'm guessing Jonathan Majors would have been Smoke. I could see him as Smoke, but I could never see him as Stack. Plus, the difference in stature would definitely have Majors as the big bro. Yeah. It's fucked up using their loved ones like that. Trying to convince them. The way Sammy did one performance. Oh, yeah. You knew, Nicole. Not the hoodoo lady. Stack by the Annie was so dirty. Remick being Irish was important. Plot needed a vamp to identify with being colonized just enough to be tone deaf about his own actions. Smoke, remember your promise. Yeah, Annie saying not you when Stack was biting her. Yeah. feel like Ryan allowed them to improv a lot of scenes. So many things are parallels here of the myth of the Black and Brown coalition. Yeah. I definitely think it was very intentional that Grace was the one that fucking let the vampires in. And again, after we have early scenes like the scene of the daughter like literally crossing the street, like the whole concept of like the model minority, non-black person of color coalition, but how like when the shit hits the fan, who's gonna actually be there for some niggas? This was also one of my favorite scenes where Smoke is thinking about when they were setting up the juke and all their friends and family are now dead. Like, there go Cornbread, there go Bo, there go Annie, like Annie cooking, like everybody they know is dead. This scene was good. This movie was so sad. Oh, there go Delta Slim. Oh, it's so tragic. He tried to roll his cigarette, his hand shaking. He thinking about all their loved ones that died. There go Annie. Oh, it's so sad, y'all. It's so sad. This is my other favorite scene in the movie. Well, and y'all know my other favorite scene in the movie that's coming up. But we're not going to spoil it for the people that haven't seen the movie yet. That's watching for the first time, so don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody say nothing. Where was I in the chat? Queen don't exist no more. Let's see. Poor Slim. Grand opening, grand closing. That fall would have taken me out. Remick would have had my ass. Sammy and Perlene were holding hands in the quiet moments. Yeah. Remick loves pageantry. That prayer did absolutely nothing for him. Baby, the vampire started praying with you as he baptized you. It's over. Remick is at least 1,000 years old. Yes! Nobody thinks it's funny to fucking kill a whole KKK chapter except me and Neil. Apparently. This the scene right here. Hi, Alexia. This the scene. I was in the theater like, oh, okay, I thought the movie was over. But we're going to kill a whole bunch of white people on the way out. All right. Ryan Coogler said, I got a little cherry on the top. I got a little cherry. I got a little cherry on the top for y'all. I got a little cherry on the top for y'all. Grenade! And they got the heavy metal in the back. I love this movie. I love this part. It's so cathartic. Ooh! These wounds look horrible. Please give the makeup department an Oscar. Leaking blood everywhere. Yeah, my favorite scenes in the movie are the Delta Slim talking about the lynching scene. Perlene doing Pale Pale Moon. Smoke thinking about their loved ones and then killing a whole Clapter Chan. A whole clan chapter. I said it backwards. And the scene that everybody loves. My soul to the Lord. And the visual storytelling was right there too. My heart, it showed Perlene. My soul, it showed Delta Slim. And my soul, it showed him singing with his guitar. Belongeth to the Lord. Now he got the John McClane dirty tank top. Oh no, now he got the Die Hard. Not the Die Hard with a vengeance. He got the Die Hard tank top on. Oh, let's see. Remick is at least a millennium old at this point, and Remick had that old ass gold. Yeah, and that looked, to me, that looked very Roman Empire. Over 1,000 years, like the Romans weren't Britain in 43 AD. Yes, it looked very Roman Empire. Oh, and this part was so tragic. I started crying in the movie theater at this part. I was like, oh my God, they dead. They all dead. And he got the baby. They did. Oh, I was like, this movie is tragic. But they free. They on the other side. They're reunited. They back together. But I was like, damn. I was like, so he's dead. I was like, so Michael B. Jordan dead. Like, I mean, like smoke. Like he's dead. Like he's dying. That's why he can see them. Pow! Light his ass up. Bitch, don't you see me trying to fucking commune with my dead family? Don't talk to me right now. Elijah and Elias. I like that was their names too, Ebony. Oh, this is a beautiful baby too. It's always wild when they have real babies. Like, this is a real baby. This is somebody's real baby. Yeah, he crossed over. He did. They did. I was like, oh, this is so tragic. But, like, they're back together, but it's also so sad. And he looks beautiful. Papa's here. Oh! Stab me then! Stab me, Ryan! You don't have to stab me like that. I wouldn't have put down the guitar either. You know all the shit. I would have been like, you know all the shit I just went through? I didn't just go through all that shit just to fucking come back and keep picking cotton on this fucking plantation. Absolutely not. I'm out of here. Buddy Guy. Buddy fucking Guy. Buddy Guy's killing it too. He's destroying it. I love this credit. This end credits. It's so good. Let me see. He turned into that Nosferatu. Let me get at least 1,000 years old. Yeah, the guitar had silver in it, Nicole. You sly dog. You got me monologuing. I saw the behind the scenes for Remix Makeup. The guy did that. And I see. Yeah. My phone overheated. Then I came back. That's insane. How you live for 1,000 years and let yourself die like this. Should have left them black folks alone. I love Remix theme. Sammy was getting baptized in that water. I thought so too. I also thought that was the symbolism of that part too, Ebony. Love the heavy metal vibes in this end scene. Let's see. Yes, review of Sinners is on Patreon. Full review of Sinners is on Patreon. Damn, Perlene husband probably wondering where she is. I feel like half the town definitely just got fucking murked. Like, how are they gonna explain that, including all those white people? And look at this. Look who got away. I didn't watch any of the trailers, but Twitter spoiled it was a vampire film. They did a really good job on the trailers. He should have been greedy trying to get Sammy's powers. Fucking Marion Stack got away. Remick is a good villain like Scar from The Lion King. See how greed affects everyone in this movie. Remick just wanted to be connected to his people again. Did all of that. Reminds me of how Andy saying how they're stuck here without connection to their ancestors, but nothing but hate. Sorry to this man. Let's see. Oh, really? The eyes of the vampires were real contacts, too. It was made to look like cat eyes that glow in the dark at night when the light hits. Real Trini, you might have missed earlier, but I said I saw that the inspiration for that was death from the movie Puss in Boots, Last Wish, which is wild. Smoke gonna be messed up for life. Girl, he did. I know I'm seeing their comments late, but... I didn't think the movie had any pacing issues, Daniel. I thought the pacing was really good. I saw a lot of people say they felt like the beginning of the movie, the first hour of the movie was too slow. And then they felt that there were pacing issues with wrapping up at the end. I disagree with that. I thought the pacing was very good. And I think that we're used to movies and TV shows that are very quickly paced. The first half of this movie is basically a character study. And I know a lot of people don't like character studies nowadays because they feel like they're too slow. There's no action. Nothing's happening because we're just used to like Marvel, like shit's blowing up immediately. I know this is also an issue a lot of people have with Andor, which I've been watching. Like, oh, it's too slow. Nothing's happening. It's like, it's because we're learning about Andor. And with this movie, I felt it was the same way. We need that time to learn about these characters so that when shit goes left, we fucking care. The point of the movie is not just like to watch people getting turned into vampires and killing each other. Like, we care about these people. I thought the pacing was phenomenal. That's just my opinion. Exactly, Brooke. You spent all that time getting to know these people and care for them, and they're all gone. That's why the scene where Smoke is trying to roll the cigarette and he's thinking about all their loved ones hits so hard. That's why it's so tragic when you see Annie and the baby at the end. You care about these people. Sure, I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't. Yeah, I think we're supposed to get that from the movie. Because Stack always rolled the cigarettes, Ebony. Hi, Alexia. Buddy guy ate this up. That clan don't exist no more line was definitely intentional. They love to say that today, too. Bald-faced lie then, and it's a lie today. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Is it Crocker? No, I kind of had a feeling that everybody was going to die in this one. I seen you say you wish that Smoke didn't die. I kind of had a feeling that everybody was going to die. What do you have to go on living for when everybody you know and love and care about in this world is now dead? Hell, this whole movie is my favorite scene. There's just so many good parts. Yeah, Stack definitely rolled the cigarettes because Smoke's hands shake. And they shake the whole movie. Even, like, before the end. Because, you know, they were in, I guess, World War II, right? So they're traumatized. Oh, and I love this part, too. Where they're talking about how good the day was. Last time I seen the sun. This shot of them watching the sun was definitely also inspired by Interview with the Vampire, too. Just for a few hours, we was free. I love this song, too. The end credit song. You put that cigarette down, you can hold her, don't want to get any of that smoke on her. He shed his identity as Smoke in his last moments, crossed over to the other side as Elijah. Yes, I've seen some other people saying that. I think that's really pretty, really beautiful symbolism. How are they going to explain this? All the dead crackers. Like today. I love this closing. They showed Buddy Guy and then they showed him. So I live like it's the last time. Hi, Casey. The baby was so cute. You know, some tall tales about what went down at the juke joint. Today's industry, we gotta say a real baby. Child, not an AI baby. Okay. So I don't know if you guys want to watch the end credit scene. Don't wake me up. Yeah, Miles and Alice Smith killed this song. I'm just gonna jump to the end for the very last post-credit scene, which I'm almost there. Hi, Sam. Don't wake me up. It's a beautiful end song. This soundtrack is so good. Please listen to the soundtrack. End credits. I love that his club is called Perlene's. This end credit scene had me balling in the theater. Yeah, that was him as Buddy Guy. Sam needs a soul survivor queen. I love this part of him singing This Little Light of Mine so much. Let it shine. Do I like that this was an after credit scene, or do you think it should have been part of the movie? Some people didn't stay for the end and left early. I mean, it starts immediately. So if you leave because you don't want to watch Buddy Guy perform it, I mean, I don't. You have bad taste, and you don't deserve to see the end credits scene. Because Buddy Guy performance starts immediately. Hi, Bailey. I had to come on early. We're wrapping up. Miles is so talented. Like, this is wild. I also love that scene because, and I mentioned this also in my review, I felt like that scene also symbolized, to me, Raise Your Kratom Girl sent me a really interesting, different interpretation of that scene. But to me, that scene also symbolized how, like, Sammy, he tried, like, he's singing This Little Light of Mine, which is like a religious song. Like, he tried to do the religious thing, but the blues rendition just like took over his body. Like, I love the blues, like I can't sing it no any other type of way except like this way. Like, he's sitting in the church, like I understand like the foundation of blues is this like gospel music and this religious music, but I just can't sing it no other way. I just like, this is what's in my heart and my soul. That was how I felt. But Raise Your Kratom Girl showed me an interpretation that, because in that scene, older Sammy is dying, that he died, that he passed away, and that he like went back to, that's where he went back to, like after he passed away, which I thought was like an interesting interpretation as well. And that some people think that's what that post credit scene represented. Let me finish up this chat before I go. The Klan did it. That's the explanation, Ebony. It was just like a shootout. But you guys, not you in particular, but like also like all those people that went to the juke joint that died, like those people disappeared because they like turned into vampires and like burned up. So like there's no bodies, no nothing. So even if the explanation is that like the Klan came and there was like a shootout at the juke joint, like they still don't have the bodies of those people. Like it definitely will have to just turn into some like tall tale and nobody knows what happened type of fucking story in that town. And 30 niggas just disappeared after they killed all those Klans people. I guess maybe they'll just think that everybody in the juke just killed all those like white people and ran away, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think about. Because there's no bodies. There's no nothing for those people. They're just gone. They just disappeared on some Roanoke type shit. Okay. Now let me see.